All right, there's still quite a few people who are going to join in, but we'll get going with our stretch. So if you can just hit that mute button, just so we lose some of the background noise there, you'll still be able to hear me. And then if you have a question or you need to get my attention, just unmute yourself and holler out to me and we'll figure it out. All right, we're going to start on our backs. From here, we're going to tuck the chin deep into the chest, engaging through the core. We're going to bring those knees up, arms come out to the side, and we're going to just let them windshield wipe side to side. If you're feeling nice and strong, you can come all the way to the ground, but you don't want this to tax your core too much, just to warm it up. Keep that chin tucked into chest. Going side to side. Good. From here, we're going to plant the feet nice and wide on the edge of your mat for a full windshield wipe now. Less core engagement, more mobility through the hips. And as you're coming up through that transition, try to come high onto your heels, bringing the knees in a little bit closer. Good. From here, bring both knees deep into the chest and then splay them out wide. Let's get some big circles going. Bring movement into these stiff hips and knees from all of our sitting. Good. Reverse directions. Good. Bring those knees back in, rocking forward into a seated position. Starting here, hands just on knees, taking that deep breath in, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, set the shoulders back. 2 more breaths just like that. Big through the inhale. Exhale, let's fully set those shoulders back. Feel how the body moves with this breath. Good, thinking about nice posture. From here, we're going to roll the head forward, shoulder to shoulder, not coming around the back just yet. Good. And as you're at that end range at your shoulder, just give that head a little bit more of a turn. And around the back now. Never going a full 360 degrees. Really just focusing one side, then the other. Feeling that stretch come down your neck into the top of your shoulders. Good, coming back to center. Doing something a little bit differently. I know I've been speaking to a lot of people who've been having some serious neck pain. And there are some very simple exercise stretches called active release therapy. I'm just going to walk you through it and you can choose to do it as you like. So we're going to start just with the pads of your fingers. You're going to press against into your forehead and you are going to resist that. So your hands are pressing in and your head's pressing out. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, so we're actively pressing against, using the muscles in the back of our neck, and then we're relaxing. Coming first to our right temple, pressing against our right temple, and release. And then with our left temple, pressing in, and release. And then finally, back of our head, pressing back. So we're sitting up nice and straight, pressing back against our hands, and releasing. You can do that as many times throughout the day as you need, but getting that activation and release will help to relieve that stress through the neck over time. Next one, we're just going to take our left hand, let the weight of the left hand pull the right side of the head down. Noticing any really tight spots, really sore spots. And back up with the right hand on the left side of the head. We're always thinking about posture, never letting ourselves round down. Good. And from here, we're going to stay in a seated position, but we're going to change up what our legs are doing. So uncrossing through the legs, we're going to keep our left leg forward, bending through the knee at 90 degrees. Now with our right leg, we're going to move it behind us, but it's also going to be at 90 degrees. So I know a lot of you would be able to get this heel right to the bum, but we don't want that. We want to keep 90 degrees with both our front leg and with our back leg. This is a fabulous stretch. It's called a hip 90-90, and it's really going to help open up through our hips. Actually a great stretch for the lower back as well. So once you're in this position, we're taking that deep breath, rolling the shoulders in, bring those arms up, and as we exhale, we're going to fold forward from the hip over top of this left leg and come back. Good, working with the breath. If it's too much for your back hip, you're just going to adjust that leg as necessary. Taking that deep breath in, exhale, forward fold. And coming back up. One more time, forward fold from the hip, never losing that posture. And back. We're switching sides here, bringing our right leg forward, left leg back. Now that we've got that movement pattern down, let's flick both toes up toward our shins. Okay, so we're just getting that little bit of extra activation. Taking a deep breath in, rolling those shoulders up. Exhale, set them back. Breath in, arms come up. Exhale, folding forward over that front hip. Feel how deep you can get that stretch through the outside of the hip. Coming back up, 2 more breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Always deepening a stretch on an exhale. Inhale, back up. Last one. And forward fold. Good. From here, making our way into a tabletop position. Good. Taking a deep breath in. And as we exhale, I want you to draw that abdomen in. Get that belly nice and tight. Next, exhale, we're going to lift at the knees, hovering on the ground. Take a deep inhale. And as we exhale, hover those knees. Take one full inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale on the ground. Exhale, hover. One full breath here. Exhale, right back down. 2 more breaths. Inhale, relax. Exhale, pick those knees up. Inhale. Exhale, rest. One more. Inhale. Exhale, hover those knees. One last inhale. And exhale, rest. Good. From here, stepping it back into a plank. We're really getting our core warmed up. Pushing back into our downward facing dog. Pedal through the heels. Good. And from here, pressing deep into this downward dog. And if you'd like, coming into dolphin. Putting both forearms on the ground, but really exaggerating the hips up in the air. Feel how that changes the stretch for your lower body. Holding here. And never forgetting about the core. Good. Making our way back up into a traditional downward dog. Shifting that weight forward, we're going to go directly into a chaturanga. So untuck those toes, coming down. Now, if that does not work for you, always remember you can come down from your knees and come into a chaturanga just like that. Good. Holding here. Retuck those toes, push back, downward facing dog. 2 more times just like that. Shift the weight forward, untuck the toes, stay high. Don't let those thighs touch the mat. Good. Retuck those toes, push back. Really get those hips high. Forward, coming into our plank, then directly into that chaturanga. Good. From here, drop the knees, push back, child's pose. Walking those hands forward. Find that stretch through the lats. And coming back up into a tabletop position. One more time, picking up into our plank, back into a downward facing dog. And slowly walking our feet in to meet the hands, bending the knees as necessary. Staying here in our forward fold. Inhale, hands travel up the shins into half back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up, half back. Exhale, forward fold. One more breath, just like that. Inhale, up, half back. Exhale, forward fold. This time, inhale, arms come up into chair. Keep the bum low, but sink those shoulders back. And down, forward fold. Two more, just like that. Inhale, up into chair, hold, full breath. And back, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, coming up, sink that bum low. And fold. Good, last time. Big breath in, arms travel all the way out. Up and relax. Great job. All right, everybody. Our game plan today. Got two different things going on. First one is going to be 3 rounds, 3 different exercises, similar to the same way I structure most workouts. And then the second portion is going to be a 12-minute EMOM with 3 different movements. Now, what's different about this is that normally when I do an EMOM or an AMRAP, I throw in some programmed rest, but today we're not going to be doing that. We're going right through 12 minutes, nonstop, all work. Now, the difference here is normally we'd work for 50 seconds, 10 seconds to transition movements. Today we're going to work for 40 seconds, so you get 20 seconds to transition into each movement, okay? All of those 3 movements will be done standing. All the ones we're going to start with will be done on the ground, just so that you're not getting up and down all the time. That's not the kind of cardio we're looking for today. Okay, so our first movement, the first one is a Russian twist extension. So this can be done with or without a weight. It's really your call, whatever you're feeling today. So with traditional Russian twist, we are seated and our feet are up, okay? This is traditional. You can, of course, have your heels touch the ground. What I'm really looking for is your posture. Can you keep the shoulders back, chest out? Think about strong through the back, as if you're to do a lat pull down. That's the type of activation we want here. Now, with this Russian twist, we're going to add a leg extension to it. So if you are, pick those feet up. We're going to twist to the left side, and our right leg goes out. Coming back, twist to the left, and our opposite leg goes back. Okay? So it's a little bit of that contralateral motion. That's our first movement. Second movement is a crunch variation. So we're going to be on the ground, but with your feet touching, like in a frog position. So we're down, feet are in frog, got my hands holding onto my head here, just resting, and we are crunching. So I'm really just getting my shoulders up off the mat. It is not a full sit-up. That's our second movement. Third movement is a lower body only lemon squeeze, okay? So you're gonna use your forearms for balance. I always like to make a little triangle with my hands just to anchor my lower back. From here, legs are out straight and off the ground. Once they are off the ground, they're never touching the ground again, okay? So we're bringing in and out, in and out. So effectively what this is doing, it's almost like a reverse crunch. And then as we're keeping our feet off the ground, it's really taxing that lower core region, okay? Those are our 3 movements. If you have any questions throughout, take off your mute and just holler at me. All right, we're starting with that Russian twist extension. We've got 12 on each side. Going in, 3, 2, 1. If I'm twisting to my left, my right leg is going out. Halfway. Good, we're almost through here. Last 3 on each side. And rest. Good. Ditch that weight. Coming into our frog crunches, we've got 20 of them. These are quick. They are not large movements. Get those feet in frog. Cradle the head with the hands. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's halfway. and rest. Good job. All right, last movement here, that modified lemon squeeze. Coming onto our forearms, anchoring to the back if you like. Extending those legs out long. Think pointing the toes, those nice dancer's toes, into the chest. We got 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 4, everybody. 11 and 12. Rest. Come into some windshield wipers here. Massage to that lower back if you need. Take a second. When you're ready, grab that weight, or if you're not using a weight, for our Russian twist extension. Go on round 2. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Contralateral. One side upper body, opposite side lower body. We're working our obliques here. That's halfway. 6 on each side to go. Last one, and rest. All right, my obliques are on fire. We're rocking. Coming in for that frog crunch now. Feet are together on the ground. Cradle that head in your hands for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 5 to go. We got it. And rest. My abs are on fire. I know yours are. Last movement here. Our modified lemon squeeze, lower body only. Get anchored on the ground here. Point those toes, heels up off the ground, into the chest. 12, 11, 10, 9. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right. You got it, everybody. One more round. We're starting back at the top with that Russian twist extension. Going in 3, 2, 1. 12 on each side. Nice. Using one side of our upper body, opposite side of our lower body, it's really taxing the core in a different way. Great work. Nice. And that added motion of swapping the legs adds a little bit of cardio in. Rest once you're done, those 12 on each side. Good, we've got that frog crunch coming up. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 frog crunches. Nice, quick movements. Nice. Awesome job. You guys look great. Nice, Cheryl. Looks great, Judy. Ash, I can see your elbows coming up every time. Looks great. Got 20 quick crunches. Resting when you're done. Great job. Renee's like, that's enough crunches for me. I'm done. All right, last movement here. That modified lemon squeeze. Get those dancers' toes out. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep those movements nice, strong, quick. Good. Last few reps. Good. Keep it moving. Finish these out. Rest once you're done. Great job. So you're already halfway done the workout. It's so great. All right. So our next set, grab a drink, get a stretch if you like. Our next set is that 12-minute EMOM. So we're going to stand it up, Keep your weight nearby. We got 3 different movements, all of them standing. The first one is a standing oblique crunch and tap. Sounds like the bend and snap from Legally Blonde, best movie ever made. Okay, we're gonna have our hands cradling the base of our neck like we just did for our frog crunches. So we're here, we're gonna crunch, tapping one elbow to the opposite knee, tap down, and then on that same side, we're gonna tap our toe. So it's a crunch, down, tap, down, crunch, down, tap, down. That's our first movement, okay? Now, because we've got 4 rounds total, and these are quick 40-second intervals, we're gonna do a 40-second block just on one side, and then when we get to the next round, we'll do the opposite side. So you'll still get the same number of reps in. We're just not gonna be wasting time switching sides after each rep, okay? So the first side is gonna be all right upper body, left lower body. Next movement, the inchworm mountain climber. So for this one, you're gonna start standing. This is your starting point, this is your finish point. We're gonna hinge forward at the hips, bending down, walking yourself out. When you get into your plank, you're gonna bring one knee out to the elbow, opposite knee out to the elbow, and back. Okay, that's one. So you're coming down into your inchworm, into the plank, one knee out, then other knee out, and back. This is gonna be the cardio component, and you don't have to move super quick for this to be very effective, okay? That's our second movement. Our last one is a weighted twist. So you're gonna grab your weight. I'm holding mine like this, both hands on my dumbbell. If you're using a bottle of wine, a candle, anything like that, however you can grip best. We're gonna start in just a little bit of a squat. So give those knees just a micro bend. Arms come out straight, and they're holding straight. So we're gonna twist to the side, back, side, back. Now, the goal here is not to move our whole hips, okay? We're really just looking to use our core, use these obliques. So out to the side, twist, 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 okay? So those are our 3 movements, 12 minutes. We're starting with that oblique crunch and tap. We are going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice. Good, keep it up. Don't forget about the posture. We are crunching and tapping and rest. Good. All right, next movement is coming up. We've got those inchworm mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1, and down. Out to the side, out to the side, and back. Standing up and down. Standing up. And up. Good, we're halfway through this one. Standing up, pulling through with the hips each time. Good, keep it moving. Good, last 10 seconds here. I see dogs are joining in. Love it. And rest. All right, take the next 20 seconds. We are coming into those weighted tornado twists. So grab that weight. Going in 10 seconds. Remember this one, we're thinking about posture and we're getting into that micro squat. While we're here, tuck that core in, stay nice and strong. In 3, 2, 1, twist, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Every time you're twisting, you're imagining that your core is drawing you back in. Each side, I want that core to pull you back in like you're wearing a corset. Good, almost through. You got it. Last 15 seconds. Breathe, work through it. In 10. Looks great, everybody. Keep those arms straight, locked out, and rest. Great work. 20 seconds here. Starting again with that standing oblique crunch tap, but now we're gonna do left side, upper body, right side, lower body. We're thinking about posture. We're thinking about trying to get as much crunch action in as we can. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Crunch, down, tap, down, crunch, down, tap, down. Good. Find that rhythm. Find that balance. Good. Keep it moving. You got it. 15 seconds to go. Keep it moving. Nice. Try and keep the leg as straight as you can. Bring that arm straight across. Nice job, everybody. Great work. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. We got those inchworm mountain climbers coming up. Awesome. If you've got the room to work and you want to inchworm your way down and then walk your feet back in instead of walking your hands back, that works. In 3, 2, 1, and inchworm. Walking down. Get that mountain climber in and back. Standing all the way up. Good. Keep it moving. Bending those knees whenever you need to. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds. Grab that quick drink if you need it. About to finish off our second round. Grab that weight. Going in 10 seconds. Got our oblique twist. In 5, grab that weight. Get yourself into that micro squat. Engage with the core, nice and strong. Push those shoulders back, and we're twisting. I want you to find a hard stop in the middle. Arms are at shoulder level. Twisting as far as your core can handle. Great work. Almost through. Of course, we got a little arm action in here. Gotta look good for summer, even if summer is in our basements this year. Keep it moving and rest. Great job. Grab that drink. We're halfway through this 12-minute EMOM. All right, we're back at the top. Right side upper body, left side lower body. In 3, 2, 1. Crunch, down, tap, down. Crunch, down, tap, down. Good. Keep that leg as straight as you can. Good. That's it. 20 seconds to go. Good. Keep that rhythm up. Keep that pace high. Great job. Nice. Awesome work, everybody. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we got our inchworm mountain climbers coming up. 10 seconds. Good. Get that posture nice. We're hinging at the hip, not squatting. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Standing up between each rep. Coming into that full plank at the bottom. Get those knees out to the elbows. Last 10 seconds. You got this, guys. We're challenging your mobility, challenging strength. And rest. All right, grab that weight. We've got the twist coming up. 10 seconds. Getting into that micro squat. Push those shoulders back, but keep the core super strong. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Twist, back to center. Twist, back to center. Each time you're challenging your core, making it pull you back. So as I'm coming out to the side, my core is pulling me back in between every rep. 15 seconds, stay strong. Nice. This one does not have to be quick. You are moving at your pace, you're staying steady. And rest. Grab that drink. We got our last round coming up. Going in 10 seconds. Last round. Got these standing oblique crunches and taps. Left side upper body, right side lower body. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Crunch, down, tap, down, crunch, down, tap, down. Each time. I've already hit my funny bone about 6 times. I'm sure you all have as well. Good, find that rhythm. This is core, this is balance, this is cardio. Keep it moving. Last 10 seconds. You got it. Last reps in this movement. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. We got 15 seconds. Then we're going into those last inchworm mountain climbers. In 5, staying strong, keeping the core in tight, but thinking about shoulders and lower body. And begin. Walk into that inchworm. Out, out, walk back. Standing up. Good, keep it moving. Breathing through this one. We're getting that full plank. We're getting those mountain climbers. The movement, the stretch through the hamstring. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last movement, last minute of work. It's only fitting we go for a full 60 seconds. So grab that weight, going in 10 seconds for these weighted twists. In 3, get yourself into that squat. 2, 1, and twist. Good. Use that core. Draw power. You got this. Almost through. 30 seconds. That's it, everybody. Last 20 seconds. Great work. Keep it moving. Strong, steady. Generate that power from the midline. Your obliques are pulling you back to center each and every rep. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job, guys. Good. All right. We're going to start in a child's pose. Good, starting here. Bring those knees nice and wide. Sink the hips back. Walk the arms forward. And melt those shoulders down into the mat. Introducing a little movement here, side to side, swaying through those hips. Back up to center. Coming into a tabletop position, bringing those knees closer together. Good, from here, taking a deep breath in. Right arm's going to raise out and up. Opening here, holding for a moment. Breathing deep. And then coming down and through, threading the needle, coming down onto that shoulder. Let the head rest. Left arm picks up, comes behind the small of the back. Hips are high, legs are easy. And unhooking that left hand, pressing left palm to the ground, coming back into tabletop. Press the palm firmly into our mat here. Left arm comes out to the side for that thoracic spinal twist. And then threads through, coming down onto left shoulder and left head. If you're comfortable, right arm raises and comes to the small of the back. Unhooking with that right hand, planting right palm down, pressing up, making our way onto our left side. Laying both arms out in front, letting just this top leg rest so you're comfortable. We're gonna hold here, so bring the right arm up, the left arm across the chest and out. Resting here with chest open, legs twisted. Breathing deep through this twist. And bringing that right arm back, making your way on to your right side. Both arms out perpendicular to the body. Let the legs rest comfortably, head rests on the ground. Left arm glides along right, across the chest and out. Again for this nice twist, relaxing through the upper body. Breathing deep. And bring those arms back together. Pressing onto the ground, making our way onto our stomach here. Good. We're going to keep our right palm planted. Left arm comes out to the side, picking up through the left leg, coming into a scorpion here, and letting that left leg touch the ground beside the right. And if you're comfortable here, stay here. If you'd like, picking up that left hand and bringing it to the small of the back. Letting head rest. Using our lower body and our spine now to twist. Unhooking that left hand, bring it back. Engage to the core, bring that left leg back. This time planting the left palm, right arm comes out. Right leg comes up and over to the left side. Embracing this twist through the lower body. And engaging to the core. Bring that right leg back. Bring both palms just under the shoulders. Untuck those toes. Taking a deep inhale. And as we exhale, lifting the chest, lifting the palms of the hands, but pushing those shoulders back and down. And then coming back down. Inhale. And as you exhale, raising that upper body and those hands off, keeping a neutral spine. Back down. One more time. Inhale. As we exhale, raising up off the ground. And down. Coming into your final position here, whatever that may be. Could be a child's pose. Could be laying on your mat with your legs up, whatever is most comfortable for you. Taking this last minute here just to rest. As you come back, again, just thanking yourself for taking this time, whether it was your lunch break, whether you worked your day around this workout, whatever it was. Thank you for coming. Thanks for letting me coach these fun classes. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions or comments, just shoot me a message, and I'll see you all on Tuesday for 12:30 Studio Blend. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.